In 2013, a young woman stepped into an elevator at a downtown Los Angeles hotel and was never seen alive again. Her name was Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old student from Canada, and her mysterious death inside the infamous Cecil Hotel would become one of the most chilling and viral cases of the decade. What happened to her remains a haunting question that blurs the line between tragedy and the truly unknown. Elisa was on a solo trip across California, sharing her adventures with friends and family through her blog. She was bright, adventurous, and full of life. But on January 31st, after checking into the Cecil Hotel, a place with a dark and disturbing history of murders and suicides, all her communications suddenly ceased. She was reported missing, and a desperate search began. A few weeks into the investigation, the LAPD released a piece of evidence that would send shivers down the spine of millions. It was surveillance footage from the hotel elevator taken on the night she disappeared. In the grainy, silent video, Elisa's behavior is bizarre and unsettling. She enters the elevator and presses multiple buttons, but the doors don't close. She peeks out into the hallway, then quickly retreats back into the corner as if hiding from someone. Then she steps out again, standing just outside the elevator, moving her hands in strange, fluid gestures, as if she's talking to someone or something that we can't see. After a few more moments, she walks away, and the elevator doors finally close. This was the last time anyone ever saw her. The video went viral, sparking a global firestorm of speculation. Was she being pursued? Was she playing a game? Or was she experiencing a psychotic break? The footage was so disturbing that it felt like a scene from a horror movie. But this was real life, and a young woman was missing. The search for Elisa intensified, but days turned into weeks with no sign of her. Meanwhile, back at the Cecil Hotel, guests started complaining about low water pressure and a strange taste and color in the tap water. On February 19th, nearly 3 weeks after she vanished, a maintenance worker went to check the massive water tanks on the hotel's roof. When he peered inside one of the sealed tanks, he made a gruesome discovery. Floating in the dark water was the body of Elisa Lam. For over 2 weeks, hotel guests had been drinking, bathing, and brushing their teeth with the water from the tank where her body was decomposing. This horrific discovery only deepened the mystery. The rooftop area was locked and alarmed, accessible only to hotel staff. The water tanks themselves were nearly 10 feet tall, and the lid on top was so heavy that it would have been incredibly difficult for a single person, especially someone of Elisa's small stature, to lift it and close it from the inside. How did she get up there? And how did she get inside that tank? The official autopsy report added another layer of confusion. It found no evidence of physical trauma, and a toxicology screen showed no illegal drugs or alcohol in her system, only her prescribed medication for bipolar disorder. Ultimately, the coroner ruled her death an accidental drowning, with her bipolar disorder listed as a significant contributing factor. The official theory is that she experienced a manic episode, managed to get to the roof, and climbed into the tank herself, perhaps seeking refuge or hallucinating. But for many, this explanation just doesn't add up. The logistical impossibilities and the sheer strangeness of the elevator video have fueled countless alternative theories. Some believe she was murdered and that a hotel employee or another guest was involved, with a potential cover-up to protect the hotel's already tarnished reputation. Others point to the Cecil Hotel's dark past and suggest something paranormal was at play. The internet is filled with amateur detectives dissecting every frame of the footage, searching for clues that investigators might have missed. The tragic story of Elisa Lam is a perfect storm of elements. A vulnerable young woman, a hotel with a sinister history, and a piece of video evidence that is both baffling and terrifying. Was it a tragic accident fueled by a severe mental health crisis? Or was there a more sinister force at work that night? To this day, the case remains officially closed, but far from solved in the court of public opinion. It serves as a chilling reminder of how a person can simply vanish, leaving behind only questions and a haunting final video. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as captivating as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.